What's happening? We in this bitch kicking cacks and cool. About to check out this motherfucking video. Remy Ma talk about Nicki Minaj beef with Fat Joe. Just without even watching the video, I don't know if it's positive energy or bad energy. And I think a motherfucker said something about they're talking about Sheether. So a couple of different things before I even start this video. Fat Joe, this nigga got annihilated, my nigga, by Papoose. Nigga, he has no reason to talk beef, period. My nigga, you feel me? That's first things first. Second, like, Remy Ma, I really don't even care what the fuck she gotta say about that Sheether shit. I ain't got no problem with Remy Ma, but that Sheether shit was trash as fuck. Motherfucker was rapping off beat and shit, like, she did that shit a lot. And motherfuckers, like, don't never say nothing about that shit. But I'm sorry, my nigga. Like, talk that shit if you want to. But that Sheether shit, cuz, that shit was garbage, nigga. High quality garbage, my nigga. Like, that shit was weak as fuck. That shit was like, what, like 20 minutes of straight garbage, my nigga. Like, I'm telling you. That shit was trash. Like, that shit was trash. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, babe. You can type what you want, and I'm still gonna tell you. That shit was trash, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If she did murder Nicki Minaj, my nigga, I'd simply be like, damn, Nicki Minaj got murdered, my nigga. Like, I ain't got no problem saying that shit. But that ain't what happened. That shit was trash. A waste of time, studio time to be exact, producer's time, my time listening, you know what I'm saying? And whoever tries to defend that trash ass song, it's a waste of your time and your breath, my nigga, because I'm just going to tell you that shit is weak, bitch. That shit is weak. But anywho, let's check this shit out. See who the fuck is cracking. Drop me a comment. Let me know the fuck you think. Let's get it.
We what go. Up? What's up, dude? What happened?
Stop. What you want to talk Sheetha now?
Nah, I'm just saying, dude. What are we talking about?
No. Yo, Rem, stop. Yo, Rem, listen. Sheetha, I didn't authorize it.
You didn't authorize.
I didn't. I was actually in Vegas. I had a concert, and when I woke up, that phone was ringing like somebody died. Like it wouldn't stop ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. And I picked it up, and it was like, yo, do you see what Rem dropped? I was like, fuck. I told her, chill. Why is she going there? What was the final straw? Like, what, I know you was cool with her while you was in jail. Y'all was writing each other and shit like that.
We wasn't writing each other. She was doing like, it was like, shout out to Rad, free Rad, like, we ain't never write each other. But before I had left, I was doing my 1-2 thing, and she had put out a freestyle where it was kind of like she was going at me. So I pulled up to her mixtape release by myself, pulled her to the side, and I spit her whole rhyme to her, like, yo, why would you do that? Like, you don't gotta do that. Like, yo, I listen to you, I fuck with you. Like, you'll get so much further, like, especially if I'm like, people that's talented don't have to do that. I mean, you'll get so much further just, keeping it a stack than trying to, like, come at me, like, just shitting. So after that, like, I invited her to my birthday party. She came through with her peoples, whatever. And then I got locked up. So while I was locked up, we had left on a good note. And when I came home, same thing. When I came home, she reached out, called my phone, we chopped it up, we had a long conversation. Like, I could show you, like, if people was to see the text messages that I still have that we was having, like, they wouldn't even believe that it went bad like that. Like, it's stuff that I could have pulled out of those messages that would have been way worse than anything that I said in Sheetha. But I'm just not fat. I'm like, it's one thing if we sparring and we battle, but if we ever was cool and we was friends and you told me something in confidence, even when we stopped speaking, I'm not gonna go tell all your business or make up lies about you or say anything that you told me while we was cool. Like, all of that you good on. You good on that. So
yo, hold on 1 second, Rap. Yo, listen, guys. Y'all keep saying I got a booger. Your mama got a booger. I ain't got a booger, B. Don't tell me I got a booger. All right? They keep going and trying to catch my attention. When, trust me, I smell better than you ever smell in your life. Like, don't play with me. I'm the only nigga in the quarantine looking brand new. Like, don't do that to yourself. Stop. But go ahead, Rap. The point is, what was the final straw that you said, yo, I got to drop this
The final straw is when somebody that is very credible, that we all know, and has sent showed just pretty much showed me messages that was from her, just talking so crazy and just like just pretty much praying on my downfall. Like, yo, I can't even really say who it is, because say what it said, because then it was no, people know who said it. But I just couldn't believe it. Like, anytime anyone came to me and was telling me like, yo, this was said, I was like, nah, I don't believe it. Niggas is just saying that. Because we had a conversation. I told her, like, yo, you're supposed to say you the best. Same way I'm supposed to say I'm the best. Niggas gonna try to put us against each other, whatever, whatever. So anytime anything like that happened, I was like, yeah, this is the lane that they always try to do, to try to put people against each other. When I saw it with my own eyes, I'm like, damn, like, my nigga, like, how you hate on me? Or like, how could you try to wish bad on me? I come from the bottom. Like, nigga, I just did almost a dime. Like, I'm nowhere near nobody else is at. Like, I'm in my, we not even in the same lane. Like, you over here, I'm over here, I'm trying to get my bread, I'm trying to get back. Nigga, I was still probably still have my jail ID. So I just didn't understand it.
I wanted y'all to get along. I wanted it to be cool. I wanted women empowerment. I wanted women to get along. And so I didn't really want it to go bad. You know what I'm saying? But obviously you do just like the Terror Squad DNAs. You don't tell me, and it's too late, because you know Joe would intercept and stop. So you threw it out, and you was like, man, I know that call's coming. I know that. And then I called you. So like, let's just go, because this has been your ammo. Lean Back was a solo song that I had,
That shit was
and I
trash.
went to use the bathroom, and when I came back, you threatened the engineer.
This is
You
true.
told him to erase. Tell me what happened with the Lean Back.
We erased your second verse and put my verse in there. What are
Damn,
you
yo, that
talking
must
about?
have been a classic second verse too. I never
Never
remember
heard it
that
ever
again.
again. Never heard it ever
I
again.
never heard that shit
Again.
again. Shout out Jackie Cruz. She's from Orange the New Black. She gonna come on after you. A talented actress. Yo, Jackie,
But
just
wait,
wait a little bit more. We talking, we had definitely cool.
I wanna say something real quick about the Sheetha shit, because a lot of people like, yo, was it worth it? Your career did, like, first of all, let's be clear. Like, I'm so far from broke. Let's just be clear. I get so many checks from so many different places. Like, sometimes I lose count. But I feel like it wasn't about saying one thing to advance me to somewhere else. Like, anybody that know me know that I've always helped other females. Like, any chick that ever encounters me, new or whatever, like, any knowledge that I have moving forward or from come from, like, I pass on. And I just feel like that was me at a moment where I'm just like I was just angry that somebody was like really doing that to me. Like, I just feel like I don't deserve that. Like, not me. Like, if you want to hate on somebody.
Nah, because the people don't know. Like, to tell you the truth, when we went for the Grammy for All the Way Up, right? And if the people even the Grammy people even had like compassion in like being a passionate story. You talk about Fat Joe, they took all his money, put him in jail for taxes. They did the same shit to you. They put you worse. You had 8 years in jail. We came back together.
Took
We
all
put
my
out
money.
took
Took all
all
my
your
money.
money. We come back. We start from nothing, and we put out the #1 song in America, fucking anthem that's gonna be here forever. I could not believe we didn't win the Grammy. Like, who in their right mind didn't tell these people, like, yo, these people deserve it? That's that to me, that's the true story of America, is
but
redemption.
but what happens is, but what people, and it's crazy because people don't never want to give us our credit. I feel like regardless of whatever happened with Sheetha, that door
You, Eve.
opened the doors for all the females that you get to see right now. You would have never heard them ever,
I believe it myself. I really believe
ever.
that you opened the door. Even the big move that you did when you brought out Cardi B at Summer
Everybody,
Jam before
everybody, not just
everybody,
Cardi,
every
everybody.
female. But
But
no, Cardi B, that's the first time I seen her in the big stage. And I know she appreciates that. And that was a big move to open the door for all the females that's
yeah,
out here now.
but in Nicki's defense, now I see why she wasn't dealing with some of these bitches, because
No,
yo,
it's two
like,
ways to look. It's
There's
two
no like you
ways.
like I be looking sometimes like some of these women like and I be like, yo, it's enough room for everybody. Like why you doing shorty like that? Or why you like I just don't understand like their thought process or their logic. Like so when you do get in that spot, most of the time, if you're a female, anybody that's around you gonna be like, nah, lock it down, keep it for yourself. Don't share your spotlight with nobody. Don't let nobody in. But
I see it two different ways. I let a lot of rappers in that I thought was in my competition. I showed niggas how to dress, every type of shit. And then when I felt like I needed a hand, nobody was really rushing to reach out to help me. Shout out Drop. Nobody was in a rush to help me. So I could see the side of where people say, yo, fuck that. But then I could see the side of where, I'm way older than you. So it's about
and
culture for
and
me.
as
It's,
much
it's
shit as
about
we
hip
talk,
hop.
in your heart of hearts, you're not a hater. So
AB, I'm not a hater.
you know by extending your hand to somebody else, it's not gonna make you any less of what you are. Period. So even though I feel like sometimes I be like, am I dumb because I do shit for people that people wouldn't do for me? Or is it the right thing to do? And I think sometimes it's the right thing to do because no matter what happens, no matter what I go through, I
It
always end
is.
up good.
Yeah, we always gonna end up good because we hustlers and we always gonna get to the bag. Any way you put it, this corona, nothing gonna stop us. I'm not worried about the money, and I'm not making no money. And I'll tell these people every night, I don't front for these people. I tell them, yo, they canceled all my shows, my stores ain't open. I ain't making no money. But am I worried about money? No, I'm gonna get to the bag.
I'm
It's
not I'm not worried about money, but I'm
Steve
not gonna lie.
Rifkin on the check-in, Eve on the check-in.
I've been making money since Corona. Sorry.
Yo, y'all Ramsey been making money.
Mm, mm. My nigga, that was some tough shit to watch, my G. That was some tough shit to watch. Like, number one, Lean Back was trash. I just listened to that shit again recently when I did a video about that shit not too long ago. And went through her verses. And had a nigga argue with me that that shit was fire. But in the same breath, he couldn't give me not two, yet alone one hot bar. We ain't worried about a hot song. We talking about some bars here. There wasn't none. That shit was trash. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit was trash, my nigga. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't believe in Lil Kim open the door for this or motherfuckers open the door for this. Nigga, the internet is the door. I'm sorry to tell you, my nigga. I can drop a rap song, nigga, tomorrow, just being me, and get a couple thousand views somehow, some way. And motherfuckers is gonna see that shit. It's just whether it's trash or not. Like, that's just how the game go. Second of all, without anybody saying Nicki Minaj's name, just my personal opinion, she was gonna get on regardless. Cause the pen game, like you just can't deny the pen game, and to me, that's what it come down to. That's what it come down to. You got all these mumble rap niggas getting on that ain't saying shit, but YouTube, SoundCloud, all that bullshit, you know what I mean? So she didn't get on back then, she definitely would have been on by now. And them is just facts, you know what I'm saying? But that Sheether shit was trash. It was emotion rap and it was garbage. You know what I'm saying? It was garbage. And this nigga Fat Joe, like, to me, could already a clown. Just that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Why would you even ask some stupid ass shit like that? Nigga, like, my nigga, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but if you were to sit here and ask this nigga Fat Joe a yes or no question, you know what I'm saying? Is Remy Ma pen better than Nicki Minaj pen? That simple, yes or no. That nigga honestly cannot say it is. Like, Remy Ma pen is just not better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, number one, you gotta rhyming is one thing, all right, but can you stay on beat with it though? You know what I'm saying? I already know I'm finna have me some Remy Ma fans. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. But hey, my nigga, you can just go eat a dick, my nigga, straight up like that. And that same energy you gonna put in to write me, that's the same energy that the person you writing about should put, nigga, on her pen. And maybe she come up with something, my nigga, because the last Remy Ma single was when. Oh, all right. I'm just saying.